Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Experience hasn't been the greatest, but that is going to be LeBlanc locked in for Null. So he's going to have a lot of assassination potential, and can Xie be that out there by Mystic, who's trying to get the damage back? Pursuit charge, not going to be quite enough as Zero with the Eye of the Storm does come in. Venus turning up the teleports there as well as the Blade Call is in. Mystic still alive for the moment. It's a really good tornado to come out from Zero, but it's not enough, and First Blood goes on. Condi needs to be careful, actually. Hero's entrance comes in as Venus kicks back Condi, and my god, that Q went a long way, Null, and he's going to
trade from the bush if he walks predictably, which is not, but there it is.
Oh, this face check is not what you want, and Xie just ends the life of Null. The Ignite's enough to do it, and that's the double buffs transition. Xie as well giving a lot of respect here to Young Generation as Xie finds Null once again. Does need to be careful, but the root comes in. Hero's entrance is there, and Nocti gonna colossally smash him out of the fight. 957 makes his way through, but this is dangerous as Featherstorm comes in from Mystic. He's trying to get the work done. They're looking for Null if they can get him, but they still haven't been able to pick one. 957 finally able to lock down a kill, and he's so tanky. Nocti dies as well as Mystic grabs that kill, and they just did not have the damage. Turn up, no Featherstorm available here for Mystic. Does have his flash though and gets himself to the right side, but Null turns up in the end, close to falling, but is able to lock that one down, and thankfully
Shit, he just missed that.
Oh, he did, and he is just going to get jumped on by everyone. He's like, why? I threw him a shock blast. Should have found everything as teleport. He's actually going to come down as well. They're committing to this fight massively. Good Monsoon to try and mix this one up as the hero's entrance comes in. Nocti is a massive body in the middle of this fight as Null is going to fall down in the end. That first pick onto Xie happens every single time, but it's still going to be a relatively close battle. There's the Featherstorm that fights from Mystic. Wants to find more as Nocti's in trouble. Pallet, the first one to go down. Nocti gonna be the second as Mystic calls back the blades, and the twisted advance from 957 says, Venus, you ain't going anywhere, and this should just be another one for the AD carry of WE. Cool guys don't look at explosions and they lock it down. Koro does have to be very careful. Buster Shot immediately used as the Baron's down very, very low. Condi just going to find that smite button. This will be absolutely fine, and WE lock it down incredibly low. That shock blast. Big Koro finds himself a turret. That's not what they want. Null gets exploded. Mystic, all of that damage we were talking about is going to be able to secure it, and now an inhibitor turret in the mid lane will be falling down. 20 of the base. Nocti stunned up. He's a tank, but he's just not that tanky against all the damage that WE have, and he's forced back to the fountain. An inhibitor is going to fall down, but you may as well just head towards the Nexus. 26 minutes into this game. It's game number 3. This is WE looking to secure their spot in the round of 16. They've been touted as the #1 team in China, and honestly right now, they look absolutely stunning. Xie grabs the kill. Venus is dead. Celebratory frags coming in for Team WE as the Nexus, the last to fall. Dominant victory from the Chinese home crowd team, WE.
Not the cleanest of 3-0s, but a 3-0 nonetheless. If we erase game number 2 from our memories, it still looked like there was nothing that was going to slow them down, nothing that was going to stop them. Young Generation knew it was going to be an upset if they took even a map from Team WE, but they were not allowed. Condi said no and refused to give them one.
And Young Generation did look pretty good in game number 2, especially in the moments that they had control over, but honestly, it's a little bit inexcusable to throw Barons like they did twice in a row. Did mean that this felt like WE had it in the bag. But that man on your screen taking the front, Zero subbing in for game number 3, and honestly felt like WE, despite how clean game number 1 was, it was so much more